Imagine this. Someone looks at you and asks a simple question. How was your day? It sounds easy. But suddenly, your mind goes blank. You know what happened, but the words don't come out right. Today, we fix that. By the end of this lesson, you will confidently describe your day in English, clearly, naturally, and even interestingly, whether your day was boring, busy, stressful, exciting, or unforgettable. And we'll do it the smart way. By walking through a full day, from morning to night, using real English people actually speak. Let's begin. Every day starts somewhere. And in English, your day usually starts with the morning. Instead of saying, "My day was good," you begin with when you woke up. For example, I woke up at 6 in the morning. Simple, clear, correct. But we can make it better. I woke up at 6 in the morning, feeling tired but ready for the day. Now it sounds human. You can also say, I woke up late. I woke up early. I woke up earlier than usual. I overslept. If your morning was difficult, say, I struggled to get out of bed. I didn't feel like waking up. I was still sleepy. If it was good, I woke up feeling refreshed. I woke up in a good mood. Already, your day is coming alive. After waking up, people usually get ready. In English, we don't explain every small action unless it's important. Instead of listing everything, we summarize. I brushed my teeth, took a shower, and got dressed. Or more natural, I got ready for the day. If something special happened, I rushed to get ready because I was late. I took my time getting ready. Then comes breakfast. You can say, I had breakfast. I skipped breakfast. I grabbed something quick to eat. If you want detail, I had bread and tea for breakfast. I had a heavy breakfast. I just had coffee. Notice something important here. You are learning simple past tense without memorizing grammar rules. You're just telling a story. Now your day moves forward. This is where most people struggle: school, work, errands, responsibilities. Let's fix that. You can start with, after that, then, later in the morning. For example, after that, I went to school. Then I headed to work. Later in the morning, I started my classes. If you stayed home, I stayed at home most of the day. I worked from home. I spent the morning indoors. If the day was busy, it was a busy morning. I had a lot to do. I was running around all morning. If it was calm, the morning was quiet. It was a slow morning. English is not about long sentences, it's about clear pictures. Now let's talk about activities. Instead of saying, I did many things, say, I attended meetings. I studied for my exams. I completed my assignments. I handled some personal tasks. If it was difficult, the work was stressful. It was challenging. I felt overwhelmed. If it was enjoyable, I enjoyed what I was doing. I felt productive. I was focused and motivated. You don't need big vocabulary, you need honest words. Then comes midday. In English, this is where we usually mention lunch or a break. I had lunch around noon. I took a short break. I didn't really have time to eat. You can add feelings. I was exhausted by lunchtime. I finally had time to relax. This makes your English sound natural, not robotic. Now the day continues into the afternoon. You can say, in the afternoon, later in the day. Examples. In the afternoon, I continued working. Later in the day, I attended a class. I spent the afternoon running errands. If you went out, I went out with a friend. I visited someone. I went to the market. If nothing special happened, the afternoon was uneventful. Nothing much happened. That sentence alone is very powerful. Now let's talk about evening, where your day begins to slow down. You can say, in the evening, after work, once I got home. Examples. In the evening, I finally relaxed. After work, I was really tired. Once I got home, I rested. Evenings are perfect for emotions. I felt relieved. I felt drained. I felt satisfied with my day. English listeners connect more with feelings than actions. Now comes night time. This is where you close your story. At night, before going to bed. Examples. At night, I had dinner. I watched a movie. I spent some time on my phone. Or, I reflected on my day. I planned for the next day. Then you end with sleep. I went to bed early. I went to bed late. I fell asleep quickly. I couldn't fall asleep. That's it. You just described an entire day in English. Now let's put everything together. Here's a full natural example. I woke up at 6 in the morning feeling tired. I got ready quickly and skipped breakfast because I was late. After that, I went to work and spent the morning dealing with tasks and meetings. It was a busy and stressful morning. I had a quick lunch around noon and continued working in the afternoon. By evening, I was exhausted, but relieved that the day was almost over. Once I got home, I relaxed, had dinner, and watched a movie. Before going to bed, I reflected on my day and then fell asleep. That is fluent English, not perfect English, real English. Now here's the secret. You don't memorize sentences. You memorize patterns. Wake up morning, afternoon, evening, night. Actions, feelings, one reflection. If you follow this structure, you can describe any day of your life. A good day, a bad day, a boring day, a busy day. English becomes storytelling, not stress. And the more you practice this, the more confident you sound. So next time someone asks, "How was your day?" you won't freeze. You won't panic. You'll smile and tell your story.